journalist and documentary maker Jenny Kleeman and the Sun's managing editor Stig Abel. Welcome back to you both. Right, we've got a story here which we've just been discussing during the break. A green light to grow cannabis at home on the front of the Independent. Yeah, the head of Durham Police is saying that he's not going to be going after small-scale cannabis growers and cannabis smokers. And I think he's probably saying what a lot of police chiefs around the country are already doing, because we have laws criminalising cannabis that if we were serious about enforcing, if we really wanted to wipe cannabis out, it would cost an inordinate amount of money. And we all know that this is a law that is patchily enforced because it is a law that a lot of people feel shouldn't be enforced as much as other laws should be enforced. We need to decide where we stand on this law. I have said before, and I will say again, I think our attitude to drugs, the war on drugs as a policy, history has shown the amount of money that we've poured into this. It has not stopped people taking drugs. I think in 100 years, 200 years, people will look back on this age and laugh at the way that we dealt with drugs, and at a time when the government is asking for such huge.
But do you think we're still learning so much about the effects of cannabis and its impact on a lot of people's mental?
I think that I totally get that, but to me that argument is used as a way of saying we should keep it criminalised. And to me the same argument can be used for decriminalisation, because cannabis at the minute is unregulated. It is sold because it's illegal in its strongest form. So skunk, which is the primary form of cannabis sold in this country, is extraordinarily strong potent. It has higher levels of the chemical compounds that cause mental health problems, that cause paranoia and potentially schizophrenia. And it's unregulated, so if people want to buy cannabis, that's tend to what they get. And actually, you can make an argument, because it is potentially dangerous, the best thing to do is to decriminalise. You take it out of the hands of criminals, you enable people to know what they're buying, you enable safer versions to be created, weaker versions to be created, and actually, you can return money to the exchequer. So it feels to me that argument is very hard to ignore.
And also just, given if there is a link between cannabis and mental health, and studies have shown increasingly that there may be a link, that's all the more reason that you should have people selling it who are regulated, who can recognise the signs of somebody who may appear unstable and also won't sell to children. I think drug dealers don't ask for IDs.
Do you think you should be able to just buy it in your local pharmacy?
I'm saying that you should be able to buy it over the counter from somebody who has some training rather than from your friend's little brother.
And if you look what's happening in America, America, which has not always been the most permissive in this area, so the land of prohibition, the land of very, very strict drugs, and the war on drugs is an American phrase. You're seeing states where it's legalised for recreational use, and lots of states where it's legalised for medical use. The world doesn't appear to have fallen in Colorado, where it's taken place. It hasn't fallen in Portugal, where all drugs have been criminalisation has been reduced. It didn't fall in the Netherlands.
And in Portugal, they don't have the problem with legal highs that we have here. We need to have an open mind. Yes, we need to be open to approaches other than the ridiculous war on drugs, which doesn't work.
Okay, let's have a look at another story here. This is my friend from the Telegraph. Bionic